Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. What is it today? It is an Amazon Prime Day haul, and it's a big one. I went a little overboard, but I think I got some pretty darn good deals too. So this is going to be part one. So this is just the basics of what I bought. And then the second part will be in more detail of the skincare that I picked up as well. So a lot of it is going to be pantry staples that I would have bought anyway, but some of them were on really good price points, great sales, great percentages off. Other items are makeup that I needed to buy the new ones of because some of them had already been in my empties, so I needed to replace them. A couple of things I'm trying out. One thing I made a mistake on. One thing is damaged and I've already got a refund for, etc., etc., etc. So let's go ahead and get into this. So one of the first items is, let's see if I can reach it. Yes, foot masks. These are foot masks. It is a 5-pack by Crystal Box moisturizing foot mask in aloe vera. And this is a 5-pack. It is normally $8.99. I got it for $5.94. So we've got some foot masks, and I definitely need these. It's got aloe extract, shea butter, collagen, and milk extract. And as a diabetic, I definitely need to pay attention to my feet. So this is going to benefit my little tootsies quite a bit. It came in a nice little bag, zippered bag to hold on to it. So again, I bought it for $5.94, and it is normally $8.99. So that's the first item. I gotta kind of go in order because I do have scribblies of what I bought, so I may be going back and forth. So the next item is a Maybelline Optic Ruby, if I can find it. Do they have them on here? Well, I have to take them out of their containers to see it. But I had to replace 3 of the Maybelline and one of the lip stains I did want to try. So they're not all exactly tit for tat on that one. So we have, nope, Optic Ruby. So it is a bright red Optic Ruby, color number 30 in the Maybelline 24-hour stay lip stains. This is what I wear on a daily basis. I smeared it earlier, so just to ignore that part. But this is my go-to every single day. I'm not really big into lipsticks. I want something that's gonna stay there a long time. And yeah, I might have to refresh it a little bit after eating, etc. But this really does. I have lip lines the next morning if I don't take it off really well with like micellar water and my makeup wipes, etc. And I also have an eraser lip gloss that helps take it off as well. So this one I paid $8.55 for, and it normally is priced at $11.99. So this one is a replacement one. I believe the one I just got rid of was in my monthly empties. So we'll go from there. The next is, I'm going to have to do this little this, that, and the other. I got a 30-pack of face masks that were normally $18.99, and I got them for $15.19. So there is a whole pack of stuff, and I will. They're pretty plain looking, but they're bright primary sort of colors, and I will go through that in another video. But the basics of it was that it is by NSC Name Skincare. And it's a bunch of combination masks. Again, I paid $15.19 instead of $18.99. So that's quite a bit of savings there. The next item I bought specifically for me. A mask for me, not for Mask Mondays, not to share, not to give out in friend mail, etc. But there are about 2 of them. They are a ESW brand, and they look like this. So normally these masks are about $5 each. So, and I got them for $3.49 each. So we have a pineapple bliss, which is pineapple, kiwi, pear, and ginger. Pineapple bliss, revitalizing raw juice mask. It's something I'd wanted to try. It's like, okay, $5 down to $3.50. That's a $1.50 savings, but that's still a pretty good percentage. So I'm quite happy with that. And the other one was watermelon rose water grapefruit the pink dream moisturizing raw juice mask. Those were just for me. So they weren't the best percentages, but $5 down to $3.50. That's still a $1.50 saved each. $3 total. I'm okay with that. So there is that. The next thing was Blue Moringa eye masks, 30 pairs. So we have this. And I have Mary Catherine Loves Cats to thank for this. She actually found this deal first, and she shared us with us girlies who are in her Mask Monday Collab group. And it restores puffy eyes and dark circles. There are 10 variations, a total of 30 pair. And this was $5.59, and it came down from basically $7. $6.99 came down to $5.59. So thank you, Mary Catherine, for pointing out this great deal on the Amazon Prime Day haul. So we'll go over that at another time. We have the Spa Life eye mask. Now this is the one that I shared with the girls that I had found, and it comes in multi-packs. Now it's supposed to be 48 pairs for Spa Life eye mask, 48 pairs for $8.47. Normally it's $15.99, $16. And just want to make sure that I'm thinking what I think it is. So I may have misunderstood this, but I could be wrong. So it says it's a 6-pack. So 6, 12, 12 and 12 is 24. So actually, I guess it is a little misnamed. It said it was 48 pair. It is 24 pair. Total of 48 eye masks. So I did misread that, but it's still a good price. And it is silver and gold, and it's got, I believe, what is it, colloidal silver in it as well, which is definitely something that is used in healthcare, actual healthcare, not just skincare, but the anti-aging under eye masks, 24 karat gold and colloidal silver. So the gold boosts collagen and plumps and smooths. The silver helps shield skin from environmental damage. Anti-aging helps minimize and prevent and the look of lines. So leave on for 20 minutes. Again, I still think it's a good deal. I think they misnomed it. There was a misnomer there in the description that it was supposed to be 48 pairs, and it's not. It's 24 pairs. But I'm still okay with that. So it's not as great as a deal, but for 24 pairs, we've got $8.49 versus $15.99. It's still a great deal there. So the next thing we have was my mistake, and it's going to be hard to show with everything else on top of things, but I got I'll show you both to you. I drink Premier Protein drinks, and that and a short stack of Ritz crackers, and I'm knocked out asleep. So I not only drink this to cut the carbs and boost the protein, but I also, when I cannot sleep, a short stack of Ritz crackers and one protein drink, and I go to sleep, and I sleep for hours and hours and hours. So this is my normal one, which is chocolate peanut butter. What I picked up was the second one, was supposed to be my indulgent salted caramel, and what I accidentally clicked on was chocolate covered strawberries. So I'm going to have a new one to try, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to shove that away. I got to drop something on the floor, so we'll have to get that. The Premier Proteins are generally around $32 to $35 per 12-pack. And in this particular case, I got the chocolate strawberry. It was normally $35.49. I got it for $24.84. Same thing with the chocolate peanut butter. That is usually around $31.99. I got it for $22.79. These are staples in my household. This is something that I always pick up every month. So when I can save almost $10 a case, that's incredible. So the next item is a mask collection, and this one I'm going to have to go through in round 2. This contains 55 various masks. They are not all the same manufacturer from what I can tell. 55 masks, $23.49. It usually goes for $29.99. This is still cheaper than Dollar Tree. This is cheaper than Shop Miss A. I'm not going to open them now because this will be part of part 2 for this. Okay, so the next thing that we have is NYX Red Lip Liner. Now, I'm not going to use it as a lip liner because I don't use lip liners. I am going to use it as an eyeshadow because in my last empties, the one that I had gotten from Temu that I can't find, I had always used as a black line, a red line, and then either smeared it out or put like pink on top of it. And that's what this is for. So this was NYX. I have a lot of my colored eyeliners, my really good eyeliners are from NYX, and this is $4.99 and it's $4.99, so there was no cost savings on this, but it's a nice red color, and I'm sure you've all seen me do the black with the red and the pink before, so I needed something to replace it, so that's what I did. That one to me was, you know, no savings there, but that's okay. Next thing is the Maybelline Cherry Red. So I picked up another red, and you can see the difference in the colors. One's a little more orange, one's a little more pink. This is a cherry red, and that was $8.98. It's usually just under $12. So that's quite a bit of savings right there, and I get to replace my reds. We have the items that fell on the floor. Let's see, can I get to them? Sorry. So down she goes. It's not like Carol Burnett. I can't do that. Who did that? I can't remember. On the Carol Burnett show, used to go down. So forgive me. The next thing I wanted is something brand new I wanted to try, and that's the Suave Dry Shampoo. It came in a 2-pack. It was $16.99 and it was $16.99. So there was no cost savings on there. But I've tried the Suave Rosemary and Mint shampoo. I love that smell. So this is a dry shampoo, 100% natural, rosemary and mint. So that is to zhuzh up the hair. Instant hair refresh, targets oil, sweat, and odor. It also came with a brand new scent, bamboo and hibiscus. So I've got my fingers crossed. This one's a little more this one's invigorating, this one's more volumizing. It restores volume, body, and lift. It's a dry shampoo. It's still going to help take care of, you know, when your hair just needs a little bit of zhuzhing and you don't want to do the whole, I got to dunk my head under the shower just to make it pretty. We all have those days, especially in the summer. So there's that. We're almost there. The next one was, now that I've buried it, Maybelline, third one, Maybelline Bodacious Berry. Is it Bodacious Berry? Boundless Berry. So now I had a plum, and the plum had ended up in, I believe, my empties for the month, but I needed a replacement, and I don't think they make that color anymore. So it is a nice plummy purple without hopefully being too dark. This one came in at $12.99, and it was $12.99, so there was no cost savings on that one, but again, I needed a replacement purple. So the next thing is Bounce. This is a pantry staple for me. This helps get the wrinkles out because this girl doesn't iron. No, she doesn't. Don't like ironing. So this gets out the static, it gets out the wrinkles. It has a pleasant citrus scent to it. I've tried the I think, downy version of it, and I didn't like the scent on that one, and I didn't like its performance, so this is what I get. A Bounce Wrinkle Release 2-pack, $11.39. The price was the same. It's always been a good price, so no cost savings per se. Alrighty. Two things have not shown up yet, and they'll be arriving on Thursday, and that is a water flavor enhancer called Mio, M-I-O, and I get the larger ones. I get the large 3.26 ounces, not the smaller ones that you generally see in the grocery store. I'm able to find this 2X size of the orange tangerine and the strawberry watermelon. Now the orange is usually just under $6. I got it for just under $4. So that is good savings. The strawberry was $5.94 and it was $5.94. So no cost savings on that one. But oddly enough, the orange tangerine was. I don't get that. The next is almonds. I do like almonds, and as a diabetic, I have noticed that if I'm spiking too high, and I don't feel highs and lows as a diabetic, if I spike too high, having just a handful of these low sodium almonds, my points drop by at least 30. I don't know what it is. I've just noticed it over and over consistently, about 30 points taking a quick blood test, etc. So I always have this. It goes to work with me. It's good for a quick nosh, so I don't go to the vending machine to pick up something sugary or even very much more carb filled. And the almonds were $6.83, same price, $6.83, no cost savings there. Now we have an unfortunate bit. These are part of my normal lunch. This is Old Wisconsin Snack Sticks Honey Brown Sugar Turkey. As you can see, it kind of looks weird, and things are starting to warp like bamboo. Why? Because there's a slit in the side. It's just come undone. The sealant has just come undone. So this has been exposed to air. It's been exposed to heat. It's very drippy. I mean, the oils and the fats from these sticks are just coating the bottom of this. So I did reach out to Amazon customer service. They gave me an instant refund. I don't know if this is safe to eat or not. I might try one, see if I die. Definitely, if I don't get sick from it, I will go ahead and keep it, transfer it to another container, and stick it in the refrigerator. It smells fine, but just the fact that they look a little desiccated and they're starting to, I don't know if you can see this, they're starting to twist like bamboo. That's a little weird. So I did get a refund on that one. That one was $15.12, and it's $15.12, and this is something that I get every 2 weeks. So this is the first time I've seen something bad like this happen. The next staple item for the household is birdseed. This is a mess-free birdseed, so that means that all the little millet and all the sunflower seeds, etc., have already been hulled. They've been de-shelled, so that leaves a lot less mess on balconies. It's a wild bird feed. It's a songbird feed. And it's something that we don't have a bird feeder hanging anymore, but Scotty, because he's so tall, can reach up on our privacy fence and leave it all along the edge of the fence. And we get doves, we get crows, we get titmice, we get sparrows, we get house finches, so even little chickadees, I believe they are. So we get a lot of songbirds, and it's nice to have it there, even if Dara, my kitty, is no longer with us to enjoy the birds. It's something that he and I both enjoy. And the bird seed is $13.48, and that is not a cost savings, and it is 5 pounds. That'll last us a couple of months at least. So we've got that. Last item is heavy. He's been pushing me to hurry up and do this video so I can show this. This is a TV stand, and this was normally $37.99, and we got it for $26.59, so that is quite a bit of a cost savings. This is an adjustable stand, and it holds anywhere from a 32 to a 60-inch television. And we recently came to have a brand new 32-inch television. We had bought it for my brother along with a new DVD player back in December for his birthday. He got used to the DVD player. He did not like the brand new Samsung 32-inch HD television because he didn't like the remote. Yes, we Arianuses have our ways. So he called it a POS. He made us put it back in the box and shove it in the corner of his apartment. Unfortunately, in the last 6 weeks, my elderly brother, who is 18 years older than I am, has landed in the hospital for falling twice with a mildly fractured pelvic bone. He then went to a rest home that's a couple blocks away from me where our parents went after they had strokes. He then landed back in urgent care up to ICU, up to a normal hospital bed, and back to the rest home. At this point in time, we do not believe that he will be well enough ever to come home and take care of himself. So we will be transitioning from the temporary side of that rest home to the permanent side probably in the next 2 to 3 months. But he didn't want the television. He made that very clear. I double checked with my sister because we both kind of take care of my brother, her long distance. She handles all of the paperwork and all the scheduling and contacting the doctors and the VA and California Social Services, etc. And I and Scotty take care of the stuff locally, doing the shopping for him, etc., taking out trash, and recycling, and mail. She said, "You might as well just take it. He's not going to need it when he transitions to the rest home." You know, my television is from 2007, and she said that shouldn't be a problem, and with her blessing, and I wouldn't do it without her approval. My brother doesn't care about it. He's let us know that he doesn't care. So we ended up with a brand new television, and it's a little low to the ground, so now we've got this stand to hook it up to raise it up at least a good 6 inches, if not more. So that was the last big purchase. That again was $26.59 versus $37.99. Now I got stuff all over my bed, and a boyfriend that wants to go put the TV on a stand. So that's it. That is my Amazon haul. I will make part 2 to go over the skincare specifically and show you all the lovely masks. But yeah, it was a bit of moolah, but the savings on this stuff was incredible. I take advantage of the Black Fridays. I take advantage of the, after Thanksgiving, and then I take advantage of Prime Day. I am always buying from Amazon on a weekly basis, sometimes multiple weekly basis. Every other day I might need something, and since I don't drive and I have to contract with Easy Lift 2 weeks in advance, having this stuff delivered to my door, all of this shopping directly to my door when I need it a day, 2 days later, pays for Amazon Prime itself. So that's it. That's my haul. It's spread all over my bed now. So thank you so much for visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you took advantage of Amazon Prime. If you did, leave me a comment down below. What did you indulge in? Or are you waiting for the next big sale somewhere else? So take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And I'll see you around the net. And I'll see you in part 2.